set to do battle. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
You ready? 56. Push him back. Push him back. Kill.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. The game's first play produces 6.
Depth chart. Entering depth chart screen 1, slot 2, slot 1. AHB selected. RLE selected. RRE selected. KR select. PR. CB selected. Slot 2. Slot 1, slot 2, slot 3, slot 1, slot 2, slot 3, slot 4, slot 1, slot 4, slot 5, slot 5, slot 4, slot 1. Entering, coaching, entering, cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game, cancel. Entering, P3, P, MLB selected, low, MLB, hold selected. MLB select, low, DT selected. Slot 2. Slot 5, slot. Entering, cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game, cancel.
Brings up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Hey, Charlie. Mark 56. Go.
Now Locke throwing on second down. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 43.
Let's go now. 30 base.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43.
General West. Right here. Check. Check nickel. Speed grip.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He did a really nice strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
54, Mike. 54, Mike. Check. Block 54. Block 54. Come. Ready.
2nd and 5 now. Block. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
Alpha.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. This is the tight end Fant. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. The end result, 21 yards. George Kittle, the all-pro, 85 catches, over 1,000 yards this year. Maybe the most memorable play, that face mask tugging catch in the final minute of the win in New Orleans, Charles.
Yeah, you're right about that because it was a 4th and short. He catches the ball and continues downfield with what felt like
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The man who won a Super Bowl MVP award on this very field, Von Miller, able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, 34 yards, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4.
That's it, baby. We got one.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Under 10, 10, 5.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Go, go. 54. Mike 54. Exit to go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Lock. And that's complete to the tight end, Hireman.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Broncos 6.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Shoot.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lock. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but back proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. People they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Yeah, they string that play out nicely. He stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Got him in. He finds Sanders. 18 yards, 1st down, Niners.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
We used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that way. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. Where the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. On first down, right back to Lindsey. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Hey, foxtrot.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke sliding out of the pocket. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Five. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Come on, Topper. Be Griffin.
Locke going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They do go for it. It's Locke. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Now Gold for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is fielded at the goal line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Gold to add the extra point. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6.
Makes the score Niners 28, Broncos 6.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
The Broncos take over first and 10. Let's go! At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, but it'll be second down. Well, partner, let's talk Super Bowl. We have to. Before the year, by the way, we made predictions for the Super Bowl. You got one of the teams right. You had Kansas City and New Orleans, but you had the Saints winning. I also had the Saints. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. Throwing on third and long. Block. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
Flacco and the offense staying put. They're going to go for it on fourth. They do snap it. Flacco now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Here's Garoppolo on first and 10. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. It was Bryce Callahan jarring the ball free defensively. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. On second down, a run with Breida. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost two there, and it's third down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long.
21.
On third down, a run from Breida. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a fourth down. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that'll extend this lead now up to 25. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Protein spill.
Lock to throw on second down. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
What you got, Heavy? What you got? Hey, Delta. Give me something. Here we go. Alert flare. Look at me. Zipper.
Locke working out of the gun. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. Rolling the dice on fourth. Flacco. He's got his tight end Fant, and he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from fourth down to first.
Entering coaching screen depth chart.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. So that'll back them up 5.
Here we go. Yeah.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
51.
Flacco from midfield. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Noah Fant with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos get a bit closer.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in a second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. This time, the extra point up and good, and that will shave one more off this lead.
Broncos 13.
Well, it is still a lopsided score, so they're going to try a second quarter onside kick. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
The Niners take over
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that could alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock down and go to the locker room.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
These guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
I got you, son. I got you, son. Check 4. Right.
Barring a flag, final play here for Flacco and company. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Here we go.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, Coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They run again with Breida. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Garoppolo gives to Breda, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to get...
Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Third time he's fumbled so far in this game. And, you know, you can make excuses for each and every one of them. But the bottom line is he's got to take care of it better. And now that he's shown a propensity for fumbling it, just think about what the defenders are trying to do.
Yeah, well, guys hate 1 fumble, 2's, oh, my goodness, 3 or more. Wow.
Just doesn't make any sense, does it?
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, They've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll set them back 5.
All day, baby, all day.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
I'm coming after you.
X3, 218, chop.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Entering, attention pop-up, you have been removed from the game for excessive delay, end game. Entering online hub screen, you have 5 options, quick match is selected. Entering main menu screen, subscribe now. X, franchise, ultimate team, franchise, cloud. Entering, cloud franchise screen, undefined. Load franchise is selected. Entering franchise.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Member. Kini 73 is selected. AHCPJ removed from league. Kani Iowa Grave is selected. Dock City Cash 585 is selected. Dookie by T1 Drare is selected. AHCDK remove commissioner. Kikichi BioAst 98 _ is selected.
Back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up, I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them.
League options set. Things to team adjust lineup. My team you have 7 options. Roster is selected. Entering rosters. Chief, Cow, Golf, Eagle, Jet, Lion, Packer, Panther select. Patriots selected. Name S. Gilmore. UB. Name Illuck. Name T. Brady. Entering franchise hub screen my team.
I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the